Shalom, shalom. First off and foremost, must give all honor, praises, glory, and respect to our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakarosh. The Wadi Bahashem Yahweh Shai, forgive me the Spirit through this lesson. Must give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for the mighty work that they do. And also mighty shalom to the hopeful elect watching out there. Shalom. This is Brother Naya coming back to you another quick lesson from GMS Camp Gary, Indiana. Without further ado, we're going to get straight into it. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and verse 2, starting at verse 2. And the Lord Yahweh Shai Shai answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. That's right, and that he is referring to the hopeful elect. Okay, the Lord wants to make this plain and simple and plain. Okay, so the hopeful elect can have that ear to hear and hear the word being preached. Okay, and run to the Lord and seek the Lord. Okay, and return unto the Lord and leave this world behind. Okay, and change his life around. Okay, in the ways of Yahweh Shai Shai. All right, by repenting. Okay, and becoming a new man. Okay, a new creature, being born again. All right, in the spirit. Okay, and this vision is the vision of the end. All right. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Okay, but at the end it shall speak. All right, and these prophecies from the vision of the end are speaking loud and clear right now. Okay, the sirens are blaring. Okay, the sound of the trumpet is being sounded off. All right, and not lie. Okay, it's the truth. All right, and I know a lot of people ain't going to accept it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not going to try to seek the Lord until it's too late. That's why he says, seek me while I may be found. Seek the Lord while he may be found, okay? So that means it's a time where the Lord's not going to be here, all right, to help you out in the danger, in the impending doom, all right? Though it tarry, wait for it. You know, all the brothers, you know, we've been saying this for a while, and we've been waiting for it to pop off for a while. But we understand that the you know, prophecies written in the scriptures have to unfold, and there's several. There's a lot. So it's gonna take what? Time. But we know that the days are gonna be shortened for the elect's sake. So the time is moving, you know, fast and in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? Because it will surely come. Surely. I mean, it's going to happen without a shadow of doubt. Okay? No matter whether they're for here or for bear. Okay? Whether they believe or don't believe. It's going to happen. Surely. For sure. It's a certainty. Okay? It will not tarry. That's right. Though it may seem like it's taking a long time, it's really not. Everything is moving fast. Okay? The prophecies are falling off the pages. All right, we have these tariffs about to be set in place. What? Tomorrow. It's going to take an effect tomorrow. And he can pull back on them. All right, but will he? No. And then that up and coming you know, government shutdown, when they're going to try to, it's probably going to not be, you know. And then with that happening, okay, he's firing thousands of federal workers. And where are all these federal workers mainly located? In the medical industry, okay? You know, the health departments. So what does that mean? What are they trying to tell you? A new pandemic is on the way. Okay? And they can blame it on not having the resources to foresee it, right? We're not having the manpower. That's what they can say. Okay, the preparation for these up and coming disasters is being set in place and it's imminent. All right, and with these new tariffs set in place, we're gonna have an increase in prices. Well, I thought he said he was about to lower prices. Well, the price is about to raise. Okay, he talks a good game, but he's just a puppet doing what he's told by the so-called elites. Some so-called because they some bums, some idiots. All right, and they sensitive. Okay, so that's not an elite, right? They just have a lot of money. They don't have no power. Okay, that's why they use witchcraft to deceive and blind the masses. But they're just dumb, right? And they use certain chemicals and stuff through foods, air, and the water to keep us sick and dumbed down. Okay? But yeah, with the increase in prices, then we got layoffs and firings. Okay? And pretty soon, food's gonna be too much to even pay for it. And then gas is gonna increase, right? So, hey, that's why the Lord told us, that we need to have faith, okay, faith in Him to get through these times, okay, and the time is now, okay. This is a book of Second Esdras, chapter 9, starting at verse 5. We're gonna start at verse. We're gonna start at verse 2. No, wait, we're gonna start at verse 1. Second Esdras chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. Okay, we had to measure it diligently. Okay, we gotta know what time it is, and we know we at the end of Esau's age, his rulership. Okay, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, the Lord is about to touch this place. All right, virgin daughter of Babylon, America, which claim they haven't been touched like that, except for self-infliction, like 9 and --11. You know what I'm saying? And a few other, that Boston --, bombing. Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Okay, and that's what's happening now. They're gonna have that national protest tomorrow, over Trump and his unrighteous decrees. Okay, and we've seen earthquakes happen and tornadoes everywhere. Okay, destruction. Right, the Most High Yahweh is visiting this place. All right. Verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay? For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Okay? This is how we know we at the end, all the signs. And a major prophecy is about to, they're going to crash this dollar. Okay? Economy collapse. A blackout, okay, and a pandemic is on the way, right? Quarantines, FEMA camps, all that stuff, okay? And then the micro C-hip. All right, we got to move on because you know how they be about time. Verse 6, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. All the signs point to it. The signs in the sky, okay, and the signs of the times. All right, we living in perilous times. Verse 7, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works, okay, by doing the work, by doing the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of our ability.